What's up, the world? As promised, I want to come here and give you my thoughts on possibly the dumbest shit I've heard in a long while. But I would say from a Jordan fan, I would say it's about a five on ridiculousness in comparison to what I'm used to from Jordan fans. If you didn't hear it, you've been in a hole in a wall. Mario Chalmers says nobody feared LeBron James. Everybody feared Michael Jordan, so therefore um, Michael Jordan is clearly the GOAT because people fear Michael Jordan. Okay, so first thing I want to say is that Mario Chalmers and LeBron James don't have a good relationship, right? Mario Chalmers and LeBron were never really that close. They actually didn't get along, and Mario Chalmers' minutes ended up getting cut by Norris Cole because LeBron didn't like playing with Mario Chalmers on the court. Mario Chalmers was a liability on defensive end, and on the offensive end, he was a shaky shooter at best. He didn't work well with LeBron. He was a player who needed the ball in his hands, and it doesn't work when you're the fifth best player on the team and you need the ball in your hand. So let's get that out. It's not an unbiased opinion. Mario Chalmers and LeBron, they don't hate each other, but they're not the best of friends either. It's not so when people say LeBron's fine. Come on, him and Mario Chalmers were never really close. And the minute Norris Cole got there, he took Mario Chalmers' spot for the most part. But that's beyond the point. So that's just the point of pointing out, like, let's stop acting like Mario Chalmers is this unbiased participant. But that being said, uh, the ridiculousness of the statement. First of all, Mario Chalmers was born in 1986, right? Michael Jordan retired the first time, meaning at the height. What? He retired once in 1993. Then he came back again and retired again in 1998. That means for the most part of Jordan's career, I'm not sure Mario Chalmers was looking at any press clipping to know who the hell was scared of Michael Jordan and who wasn't. Okay, Mario Chalmers is not somebody who can give a true account of Michael Jordan because at the height, I mean at the end, the bottom of his career, he was 12. So that means in 1993 he was what, 7 when Jordan was truly at his most dominant. He was what, 7, and then when he came back he was what, 9 or 10 years old. Where is Mario Chalmers hearing that all these people that were scared of Michael Jordan? He's not. He's hearing media members now talk about how scary Michael Jordan is. But you ain't hearing players talking about how scary Michael Jordan is because you can't pop up and show me a press clipping of anybody saying they were scared of Michael Jordan. You just hear a bunch of people saying they did not like Michael Jordan. Nobody is saying they were scared to play Michael Jordan. So where is he getting this from? Once again, once time passes, myth becomes fact. People feared Michael Jordan. People feared Kobe. Who the hell feared Kobe? Kobe got in fights all the time on the court. Every time, every player that plays a good player has some level of, oh gosh, I don't want to play this guy tonight. And his response was, LeBron isn't aggressive. He's more of a passive player. What a fucking moron. LeBron is the all-time points leader, you moron. How in the world? So 38,000 points scored on people, yet nobody feared him scoring points. It's the most ridiculous, stupid thing I've ever heard in my life. No, this can't stop him from scoring points. There's a difference. You can scheme to cut off Kobe. You can scheme to cut off Jordan. The Pistons had a set-up offense to shut down Jordan. Other people had defenses to shut down LeBron's teammates. You know why they had to shut down LeBron's teammates? Like the Pistons later did with Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Because they realized they couldn't stop Jordan, so they just started focusing on Pippen. They were doing that to LeBron from the get-go. Difference is, when Pippen decided to come along, there's nothing the NBA could do. LeBron had nobody like that who could come along until he got with D Wade. So they feared LeBron when he was by himself, and they feared him when he got they knew there was nothing they could do when he got teammates. So anybody who is dumb enough to say people didn't fear LeBron James, it is idiotic. If a person doesn't fear LeBron James, they are retarded and stupid. Why? Either you don't care about winning or losing, you don't care about someone scoring 30 or 40 on your head, or that's a lie. Clearly, they feared LeBron James. So the asinine, stupid statement coming from a guy who's bitter because he tried out for two teams in which LeBron James said, "No, we good." He tried out for the Cavs. If the LeBron James is this player that nobody fears and he's too passive, and why he decided to go on a rant about LeBron James, I don't know, and why they're sitting there talking about this guy. Talking to this guy like him and LeBron played more. What, they played 3 seasons together? And he was bitter half of those seasons. Yet we're gonna sit here and talk like him and LeBron had this relationship in which he's gonna be unbiased, but that's fine. Jordan fans love to put, before it was don't put LeBron and Jordan in the same breath. Now it's, let's find any situation LeBron is in and find a way to shoehorn Michael Jordan into it. And Mario Chalmers saying LeBron James was not feared is just a product of another Michael Jordan insanity. They compare LeBron's actual empirical data, empirical stats, to their subjective opinions. And that's what they do. That's what Jordan fans have been doing since LeBron annihilated every single statistical record that can be compared to Michael Jordan. Ever since they've done that, they've just completely gone into subject opinionism. Their perception of subjective things. Michael Jordan was feared, LeBron wasn't. Prove that. I can't prove that. Someone tell me who was on record saying they were scared of Michael Jordan. Nobody. Freaking Jerry Stackhouse was in college going at Michael Jordan. Gary Payton came out of college going at Michael Jordan. There are plenty of people on record saying, we might fear Michael Jordan. That's the media. Old media gives itself over to new media. Meaning, a lot of these guys who are older guys, who had the narrative for the last 10, 20 years, were Jordan guys. Meaning they covered the NBA when Jordan was at his height. Meaning he developed a lot of relationships with these reporters, who later on became your Michael Wilbon, Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless. These guys were the guys who covered Michael Jordan. And he had relationships with them because he's a kiss ass. And he understood if he kept his relationship good with the media, they would always write good stuff about him, even though he had all types of shady shit going on, cheating on his wife babies out of wedlock, all types of stuff. Just like Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, same guy. Right? those people are starting to get old and aging out. Nobody listens to them no more. Skip is connected to Shannon, so he still has some type of shot. Nobody listens to Stephen A. for opinion anymore. Nobody gets true revelation from a Stephen A. Smith. They let him talk, and in the end, it's like, yeah, Stephen A. He just says stupid stuff. He's clearly just a Michael Jordan head, and it's not. And thanking you getting an unbiased opinion from Stephen A. Smith. It's like going to Burger King asking them who's better out of Burger King and McDonald's. You know you're gonna get them. They're gonna say Burger King no matter what the facts say. So, yeah, Michael Jordan being feared was a narrative pushed by his friends in the media. Now they're getting older, and guess who's taking over? Guys who covered LeBron. I mean, the guy, your Kendrick Perkins, your JJ Redick. These guys who played against LeBron or played with him. Richard Jefferson, Channing Frye, Michael Haynes, Nick Wright. These are guys who grew up covering LeBron James. So now, all these narratives that the old Jordan guard was pushing is starting to get pushed out. And so, a lot of these people are saying dumb shit that they got away with saying 10 years ago, but now they're getting destroyed when they say it now because the media has become LeBron's domain. Criticize LeBron and you're going to get destroyed. Even though it's nowhere near with LeBron, with Jordan because of social media and Jordan fans. If you say something about LeBron, you're gonna get a polarizing take on it. Get a lot of people who are gonna attack you, and you're gonna get the nut job Jordan fans who, if you said LeBron James raped a 3-year-old baby, they would somehow find a way to believe it's true. Those people are nut jobs, and they like I said, they have no facts. Where he averaged Jordan still averaged the most. He shot way more than everybody else. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that he does. How about a lot of points? He has seasons where he averaged the most points in a game. He has plenty of seasons where he averaged the most shots a game. Has a record for most shots in 9 seasons, but we gonna ignore that. And that's what gets on my last nerve when it comes to Jordan fans. If you gonna stand on something, let me be able to cross-examine it. Don't just tell me that it tastes good. It's like, no, I have to taste it to know if it tastes good. You can't tell me something tastes good. But you get people who try to tell you stuff tastes good. No, it tastes good, man. You crazy. It tastes good. Okay, now that we've gotten past the subjective domain of our opinions, can we get to the empirical? What's in this thing? We add a little bit of this. We add a little bit. I don't like any of those things. I don't like high stuff that's high in salt. I don't like things that's high in sugar. I don't like things that's high in cholesterol. So all of these things are things that naturally I would be prone to not like. But yet you're telling me that I should like this because you like it. And that's the thing that I get with Jordan fans. Like, I don't give a crap. First of all, how much a team feared a player factor into how good they are. It makes absolutely no sense. And only to follow it up by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander saying some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen. They asked him, he's like, you and LeBron have, similar skill set, this, that, and third. Like, is it kind of like, from like idol to rival? It's like, no, I didn't even like LeBron's game. He just seemed like he was athletic and his and third. And this just draws on a point I was trying to make from the get-go. The same thing with the guys like Mario Chalmers and these sucky-ass guys who never were athletic, right? When you're not athletic, you tend to value Paul Pierce guys, meaning they were never uber athletic. So they had to find a way to make shooting more important than... Let's cut through the bullshit. 2 points is 2 points. It doesn't matter, except... The difference in the situation is your way of getting 2 points is way harder than their way of getting 2 points. And if I can ride a motorcycle, why should I ride a bike? So they penalize LeBron because he doesn't always have to shoot. They penalize LeBron because he is such a dominant force But he's still. So they try to say, oh, because he's so dominant, we have to take away his skill. Which is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. LeBron may be the most versatile basketball player to ever play the game. Meaning, LeBron can play 1 through 5 in the exact way they're meant to be played. He can go to the 5, get rebounds, box people out, play from the post, go over either hand in the post, has a myriad of post moves, can stretch for today's game and be a stretch 5. He can play 4 same way, that medium between physical and skilled. And he can go to the 3 where he's just purely skilled, meaning he's a perimeter player and a perimeter defender. He can go to the 2 guard where he's mainly a shooter who gets set up. Or he can go to the 1 guard in which he just plays the point guard purely and still drop, and after giving you 10 to 12 assists, turn around and drop 27 on your head. LeBron is the most versatile player to ever play the game. So for your statement to be he's just athletic and super and strong is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. It's pure hate. I can't do it, so I'll devalue it. It's like, but you can devalue it all you want. It doesn't change the fact of how good it is, first. And 2, he can do that and he can do what you do better than you. LeBron is a more skilled player than Gilgeous Alexander. LeBron is by far a more skilled player than he is. That guy can't shoot the mid-range consistently. He can't shoot the 3 consistently. Only thing he can do is get to the foul line, which LeBron has never done. Is get to the foul line and take people off the dribble and get inside to get to the rim. That's all SGA can do. That's all he can do. So for him to make that statement, because he's a Kobe guy. And they're just as nuts as the Jordan guys, because they're all LA guys. Anytime you hear someone say a Kobe guy, they're usually West Coast guys. You generally don't see East Coast guys being, well, I guess they got to be some. But for the vast majority of people that think that Kobe Bryant is somehow even in the top 10, they're generally West Coast guys. Because they grew up thinking Kobe was the next Jordan, right? And for the most part, Kobe somewhat lived up to that moniker. But they're nut jobs. Ain't nobody putting Kobe in a top 10 who ain't biased, either a Laker fan or a West Coast guy. There's nobody doing that. And so when you sit there, you listen to these people who love, like I said before, the idiot Cam Thomas. I was more of a Kobe guy. Yep. All these Kobe guys, I said this before, they all got the mama mentality, meaning they want to score a lot of points. None of them got the mama mentality on defense. None of them. Including Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. None of them got the defensive drive. Oh, you got drive, you got the mentality you want to score a lot of points. How selfless of you. No, it's just a selfish mindset. Everybody has the mama mentality. We all want to score a lot of points. And it means y'all put an inordinate amount of time in making y'all offensive game superior at the expense of y'all playing no defense. And he's another one of these all offensive, no defensive players. Which is sad, because when he was on the Clippers, he was okay. He wasn't great, but he was okay as a defender. Now he's just he's a train wreck. And for him to come out of nowhere and try to act like that wasn't a shot. He's just telling the truth. Only people who say that he's telling the truth are Jordan fans. Same people that would have torn him a new one if he said same thing about Michael Jordan or anything remotely critical of Michael Jordan. That's the world we live in. But I just wanted to say that because I thought that nobody fears LeBron thing is probably the dumbest shit I've heard in a while. Because Mario Chalmers is an idiot. He doesn't know anybody who said they feared Michael Jordan. And he stated himself that he saw a lot of people fear LeBron. So which one is it? They don't fear LeBron, but when they get on the court, they act like they're intimidated by him. So that shows a person who, when he was on LeBron James' team, he never heard anybody talking about being scared of LeBron. Because nobody's dumb enough to say before a game that they're scared of the player they're about to play. But when he played on other teams, it's like he remembered halfway through the situation of him saying on occasions that people were scared of LeBron. So now you got to backtrack. Oh yeah, I do remember locker rooms, games where guys were acting like they were scared of LeBron. So now we got to retcon it. I seen when they get in games they're afraid of LeBron, but not before the game. Well, dumbass, if you're not playing on that team, how would you know? They're not gonna put out a press clipping saying we're scared of LeBron. Just like nobody put out any press clipping talking about how scared of Jordan they was. I can't think of anybody who even said they were scared of Jordan. Peers, people talking, well, when Jordan came back, Jordan put fear in people's hearts, man, please. They put no fear. They playing basketball. It's not football. That damn fear is Michael Jordan putting in anybody. He gonna shoot a shot over their head? Yeah, they're fearing, they're shaking in their boots. No, they're not. At the very least, if Michael Jordan make a shot over you, he's Michael Jordan. Ain't nobody gonna clown you for Michael Jordan scoring 30 on you. Why the hell would you be scared? It's just myth. Myth that they draw on because they can't go to empirical data. They can't go to empirical facts to back up their statements, so they just vainly just grab. Go listen to the interviews about people talking about LeBron. You don't know how hard it is to taxing it is to get past this man in a 7-game series. Man, you don't understand. Oh my guys, LeBron drives you crazy. Cause with LeBron, you can't just focus on him. You gotta focus on everybody. And while you focus on everybody, this dude's a beast in himself to do. I'm not saying they fear LeBron, but clearly that was a genuine, healthy respect for what he could do. So what is fear? Fear is the unfaith, the lack of faith in things you don't know, or you can't be protected from, or you can't control. Right? All of these things LeBron put in people. Fear, it was the fear that he put in people. You try to tell me people were excited about playing LeBron in a 7-game series? Hell no. That's fear. People feared LeBron just like they feared Jordan in ways that are the same. But ain't nobody come out and talking about they were scared of Jordan. Where? Where's the quotes? I'm not getting the quotes. Guys came at Jordan all the time. Reggie Miller, Starks, Gary Payton. Let's go. People came at Jordan all the time. More people have come at Jordan, like fist fight came at Jordan, than LeBron. There ain't one time LeBron has been in a fight where somebody put their hands on LeBron. That's 6'8", 260 pounds. Who's athletic, uber athletic, and strong as hell? Who's dumb enough to put their hands on LeBron? But you got several instances of people fighting Jordan or putting their hands on Jordan in violent ways. The Pistons basically bitched him every time he played. So who was fearing Jordan? And this is not a knock, because every time you start talking, what people want to do is say you hate Jordan. I don't hate Jordan, but Jordan fans are freaking nut job that force you to have to always cut down a man's legacy because they won't just leave it alone. It's like, stop going to subjective, because when you go into subjective, we both can do that. We start talking about people's opinion, we both can give our opinion, and you ain't gonna like mine. So let's stick to the facts. The fact is there's nobody on record who feared Michael Jordan. Nobody came out and said, I was scared. I was scared to have to pay Michael Jordan. The closest thing you have to that was like when the Magic said, "Oh, Jordan came back," so we were nervous. Yeah, of course you're gonna be nervous. Who wouldn't? He dominated the league for 4 years. Then he coming back right before your thing, and guess what? The Magic beat them. So, other than that, where are all these people that were scared of Jordan? And if you're talking about because they respected him, they respected how the gravity of playing against him, then they feared LeBron the same way. So either you saying this, in which that's a lie. Nobody has said anything about fearing Jordan, or you're saying this, in which the same thing is applicable to LeBron. You're making an assumption that based on people's healthy respect for how good his team was and how good he was with his team, they didn't want to play them. Well, you can say the same thing about LeBron. So that's just ridiculous, and a stupid ass dude making a stupid ass comment that is only being blown up because he said it about LeBron. People come out, people are always taking shots at LeBron. They don't fear LeBron. They take shots at him in the media. I saw people taking shots at Michael Jordan in the media. Difference is there's way more media now than there was when Michael Jordan came on. So as a little 7, 8, 9-year-old kid, you're not going to be looking at press clippings. You're not going to be hearing about the extracurricular stuff because it was mostly regional media. It wasn't worldwide media like it is now with Twitter, where every Joe and their mom can go up and just write something stupid. And these players write dumb shit, yes. Cam Thomas said the thing he said. Shea Gillis, Alexander said the thing they said. But they say that because they're allowed to just speak freely off the cuff. But ain't none of them want to see no LeBron no 7-game series, even at 38. They don't want to see LeBron in no 7-game series. Cut that bullshit. You know none of them. Shea Gillis just added down talking all that shit right now. He don't want to see LeBron in no 7-game series. And he knows he doesn't want to see LeBron in a 7-game series. Cam Thomas is laughable. Christian Wood can't even start on the Mavericks. Devin Booker was a bottom feeder till they got Chris Paul. And you see how good Mikal Bridges is now. So all this BS about they didn't have this, they didn't have that. Mikal Bridges is a great player. And he's a lockdown defender that they lost, and they desperately need. KD is a great rim protector. He's not a great perimeter defender. So these Kobe guys, just like LeBron, knock yourself out. But don't shriek into subjective, opinion-based narratives, because that ain't helping me or you. I can't argue against what you think. I can't argue against your opinion. All we can do is put facts on the table and see which one outweighs the other. And the only thing you got is subjective shit. And if your argument is that LeBron is better than that Jordan is better than LeBron because Mario Chalmers thinks that Jordan was more feared, then you grasping for straws, and you overvaluing a opinion that shouldn't be valued at all. Give a shit what Mario Chalmers believes. Mario Chalmers is wrong. And just because he played with LeBron for 2 or 3 seasons doesn't make him an expert on LeBron, nor what people who were going against LeBron thought. Because he didn't even stay in the league, a year after LeBron left the Miami Heat? He wasn't even in the league no more. That shows you the bitterness he has for LeBron. I guarantee you he blamed LeBron for why his career didn't go the way he thought it should go. So, yeah, him saying what he said about LeBron doesn't surprise me at all. Dude probably bitter as hell. And it was soft criticism veiled as faint praise, and it wasn't, because he tried to clean it up at the end, but his end that came from a place of vitriol. It came from a place of him trying to take a shot. and he got what he asked for because this is LeBron's media now. And once you start talking bullshit about LeBron, you ain't gonna have no short of people that's gonna attack you. But you still got your those Jordan sycophants that are around. Can't wait for any slide against LeBron. They running and thumbs it up and like it. And all of a sudden now Mario Chalmers is these people's favorite person because they're nut jobs. But LeBron fans are tired of hearing the BS now. And the minute somebody says some stuff, they going at it. That's because they made the atmosphere like that. Because they got tired of Jordan fans. Jordan fans get on people's nerves because they all about subjective narrative. Anyways, please comment. Let me know what you think. Thumbs it up if you like it. And if you have not subscribed, please take the time to subscribe. If you're seeing this for the first time, please take the time to subscribe. I have many videos like this where I just, I debunk and I talk about things, the narratives that are surrounding the NBA. So please comment and let me know what you think. Thumbs it up if you like it, y'all. Peace.